Before I let you bounce, though, I want to talk a little bit about this coronavirus that's literally affecting everything and
Yeah.
everybody in every kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Um, do you have a hot take on everything going on right now, or anything that comes to mind?
Um, when it comes to politics, I think that the I mean, were you inspired to do this podcast because of coronavirus, or
This one?
yeah?
No.
Because I feel like the coronavirus probably made people realize that, oh, hey, politics is kind of important.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you.
I mean, especially since people are probably going to be getting checks soon from the federal government.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
You start to pay attention a little bit. It's like, oh, hey,
Hey, this is gonna
politics.
really affect me in a
Yeah, I'm
good
about to get a
way.
check in the mail, so maybe I should pay attention to what's going on. But I'll tell you, that is exactly why things are happening, and that's why you see the biggest stimulus package. I mean, almost $2 trillion. That's why
Yeah,
we see the largest stimulus package in modern history, is that people are actually paying attention and they want to see something happen.
yeah,
This is what happens when you have a mass mobilization of people that pay attention and want to see something happen.
yeah.
And that's why we don't see action on a regular basis. Our politicians listen to us when we're upset. Our politicians listen to us when we have a bunch of people that want to see something happen. And when people feel frightened, that's when it happens.
Yeah,
That's why I mean, our politicians haven't passed a serious a serious piece of legislation on gun control in how long? A very
yeah,
long time. I mean, a lot of people feel very passionate about gun control, whether it's for it or against it. But the thing is that when you have a mass mobilization of people that are being affected and they feel like they're in danger, that's when action happens.
yeah. Like, wasn't it Australia that had that thing, and within 5-6 days, their government was so not pressured, but so much of the public was like, "We need change," and they did it so quickly.
This is kind of what concerns me, and this is what bothers me. It used to bother me, but at this point, I've just kind of become like, man, it's fine. Um,
Right.
did you know? And I think if you've watched Bernie Sanders talk a lot, he talks about this statistic a lot.
Yeah.
The healthcare industry, every single year, 40,000 to 50,000 people die because they can't get the medicine or they can't afford the
Right.
healthcare that they need. Right?
Right.
That's 40 to 50. That's the city that we live in every
Yeah.
single year, right? I think the death toll for the coronavirus just passed 1,000. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to downplay. I mean,
No.
we could see a lot. These numbers are going to rise,
Yeah.
and it's concerning.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, we have issues like healthcare that kill 40,000, 50,000, and it bankrupts almost 200,000 people a year. We have issues like this that are happening every single year, whether or not the coronavirus is here or not. So why do we see legislation being passed within weeks? I mean, this 1,000-page bill, the stimulus package it was written and it's now been passed it's going to be passed by the time that this comes out in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
right? That's what happens when you get people involved in politics and when people feel like it matters to them.
Yes.
And that's what I want to see happening
all the time.
all the time to issues that affect all of us. If you
I
feel
agree.
like your politicians aren't representing you, you have to get up and talk. Whether you're Republican, you're a Democrat, go on social media if that's your preferred platform. Go out and work and talk to people and talk about the issues that are affecting us. That's kind of my main overarching thing with the coronavirus. Is I'm very concerned about it, but at the same time, I'm very glad to actually be seeing action being taken finally
Right. It's
on
insane.
something.
Yeah, on something.